Ever since Donald Trump was elected in 2016, many of his critics have said, well, this is populism. We need to stop populism. Populism is bad. I've pointed out that while the Donald Trump phenomenon is a populist one, populism's not the problem. There are many different kinds of populism. The Tea Party movement in 2009 and 2010 was a populist movement, and it was for small government. You could say that the Vietnam War protests were populist. Certainly Bernie Sanders' presidential campaigns were populist. Jesse Jackson running in 1988 was populist. Ron Paul running in 2008 and 2012 was populist. So there's all sorts of different kinds of populism. Well, people who hate Trump so much, whether they come from the left or right, there's a lot of neoconservatives in this camp, certainly Democrats and Republicans, never Trump-type Republicans, are now wanting to get behind Kamala Harris to stop this populism. Well, guess what, folks? Your Democratic presidential nominee is also a populist. From the Washington Post headline, Kamala Harris unveils populist policy agenda. From Fortune magazine, Harris fires back against Trump's economic attacks with proposals for tax cuts and populist policies. From Fox News, Kamala makes populist pitch. From the Washington Examiner, Harris proposes expanding prescription drug price caps and populist bid for presidency. So all of these ideas are terrible. The same bigger government stuff that we've been having to deal with for a while, it never works out. The most successful populism going on right now is the libertarian populist president of Argentina, Milei. And he's got rid of rent control and housing supplies skyrocketed. He's balanced their budget. He's done all sorts of wonderful things through his populist agenda. Kamala Harris' populist agenda would be terrible. Donald Trump, there's good parts and bad parts. But the main point of making this, and I find it funny on a certain level, but the point needs to be made, if you're voting for Kamala Harris to stop Trump's populism, you are also voting for a populist.